What's up, YouTube? I'm Del Toro here from Team Yata. Here with my teammate Steven. Here to do an
Yo.
unboxing, an opening plus discussion on the structure deck that's been out like since 2000 and
It's pretty old.
pretty damn old. So
Old.
yeah, take it away, Steven. Why it's so good?
Alright, so for those of you who are unaware, in the next booster set that's going to be coming out, Return of the Duelist, you're going to have this guy. Gigant X. Gigant X, you use 2 level 4 machine type monsters to make him. You detach 1 material from him to search a
Machine, pretty much.
any machine level 4 or lower from your deck to your hand. Very good, very good. I'm glad I picked him up OCG because
He's
when
a
this
secret.
came out, I was like, alright, I was telling my boys, you guys watch, this is going to be a secret. Sure enough, this is going to be a secret rare, guys. So, great card. It's going to give Kara Curry's boost. It's going to give
Machina Gadget.
boost, Machina Gadget's boost.
Just stun
great.
gadgets,
Great.
anything.
And I figured I'd pick these up because we were at their local Walmart, and I noticed that these were on sale.
They are old.
For $7. This is 3 structure decks of Machine Revolt, and so why not? Let's get them because I have this feeling that this guy is gonna give
All machine decks.
all machines decks, even like some of your better ones like Kara Curry's, Machina Gadgets. It's gonna give them, in my opinion, could give them that final push that they need to actually
To wake
start
up.
going places in some of these events and whatnot. You might hear more about them. So. Yeah.
And Emiko 40 may have talked about him too, about how he's going to play him in all his gadgets.
Yeah, I'm Cole 40's pro, and God, he's my gadget hero. So, yes, definitely look out for this guy. He's going to be running amok. Rami, you got a little fun fact on.
Oh yeah,
Gigant X,
yeah.
actually.
One of the fun facts about it is that originally he was supposed to be planned as a gadget monster called Blue Gadget. Its effect was that when this card is summoned, you can add blue, yellow, or red from your deck to your hand. This card, his other effect is that if this card is being targeted by the effect of a gadget, what I mean by this is that if you summon Red Gadget, which searches out blue...
He's treated as red, yellow, and green in your deck. That was like his original effect.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of broke, but this...
But that's pretty much not
pretty
it.
nasty alone, so...
Yeah.
23 attack, 1500 defense, pretty generic, but if you think about it, this could force like other plays, like this could force your opponent bottomless, it could force...
The Valor.
This could force Valor and stuff, and then you can go into some of your bigger plays like Beret, Burrito, Fortress, whatever, whatever tickles your fancy, so...
And what's so good about this, it doesn't suffer the effect of the Harpy Ladies. Remember when Harpy Lady number 1, Harpy Lady number 2, and Harpy Lady number 3?
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't suffer that effect, but his effect specifically says when he's targeted, that's what he's considered that name.
But that's when he was being treated as Blue Gadget and
Yeah.
not Gigant X. So.
And now they did as
Alright,
Gigant
with that out of
X.
the way, I'm going to open one of these. We're just going to kind of fan through some of the cards that are in here. And I'm not very familiar with this.
Well, I sort of am.
So,
Yeah, so give you guys another fun fact about the structure deck. It's based on the Ancient Gear monsters. And what's so good about Ancient Gears, I'm wondering why no one has ever done anything about it.
Look at that old school map.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, like, well, I wonder why people never done anything about is that they have an effect where they attack, your opponent cannot activate slow traps. And their monster's always big and beefy, especially with Gear Town out, which allows you to special summon them like crazy.
A lot of people look for that. Malefics.
Me.
Yeah. Rami's boss.
Malefic King.
Big thanks to Rami for
The Gear Towns.
The Gear Towns.
I have some extra ones laying around.
He did the second place set because I got Malefics already. Yeah, so I'm going to be playing around with this. Man, how do you open this?
Let me try.
Jangy. Hold on, wait a minute. Got a knife. I don't want to screw it up.
Trust me, I can open it.
Making me nervous, Rami.
I'm not making you nervous, relax.
Making me nervous. Making me nervous.
Stay calm, Steve.
Almost there.
There you go.
Sorry guys. OCDness. I don't want to screw it up. Okay.
So put it right here in the mat when you show
Just
them.
gonna go over. Okay, so we got Ancient Gear Dragon.
Pass it to me and I'll build this. Just pull into the camera. No, like when you go and show him, just show it like this.
Okay. Ancient Gear Dragon.
We all know what he does because I play him a lot.
Ancient Gear Beast.
Beast.
Effect is, can be special summon. The effects of your opponent's monsters. This card destroys by battle are negated. kind of got that Hades effect. If this card attacks until your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the
Just
damage
let
step.
you-
So
yeah.
Rami loves and abuses that effect. So
with Malefics.
very good.
Just let you guys know, all ancient gears have that effect, where when you attack, you can activate no spells or traps. That's why I'm wondering why these things ain't being played.
So good luck Mirror Force, good luck Deep Prison, good luck all that.
Book of Moon doesn't work no more
shenanigans.
if you plan on using it when they attack. So
Depending.
continue.
So rare metal morph. Ancient Gear Workshop. This is kind of like a what would you call this? Warrior returning alive.
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
pretty much. You add one Ancient Gear monster from your graveyard to your hand.
Yeah, that's what it is, pretty much.
Okay. Then you got next up Ancient Gear Explosive. This card you target one face-up Ancient Gear monster on your side of the field. When you activate this card, destroy the targeted monster and inflict damage equal to half its original attack to your opponent. So that's kind of that's fun.
Burn.
Heavy mech support. That's that generic union. You guys
Monster.
should all know what that is. I'm just gonna go through some of the things that you guys probably haven't seen.
And we'll tell you about what Gear Towns do, if you haven't known yet.
This next one, Ancient Gear Fist, equipped only to an Ancient Gear monster, destroying a monster that it battles with at the end of the damage step.
So
that's pretty sweet.
pretty much, like for instance, if you go against Marshmallow or what's his name again, Spirit Reaper. No, yeah, Spirit Reaper. Yeah, Spirit Reaper. They'll be destroyed during the end of the damage step immediately.
So Ancient Gear, a lot of you guys out there should know what that is, but I really don't because I'm not familiar with it. All Ancient Gear is face up on your side of the field. You can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. So
it's,
who knows? Maybe going to gotcha with this.
No. The main reason why it's there, honestly, because I played this deck before, is that you want to bring out 3 of them at the same time, and play this magic card that allows you to ignore the summoning conditions of Ancient Gear Golem. So you can special summon from your hand, deck, or graveyard.
Interesting. Okay. So Stronghold, for gadgets.
And remember, you could play
Machine
gadgets
Guild.
through here.
I think this is great. I personally, I tech this in Karakuri as just one. It's funny. You can get some cool plays off that.
Now you're
Look
about
into that one.
You're about to see one of the boss monsters coming up.
Ancient Gear Golem. So this guy
Has piercing.
He's got piercing. This card cannot be special summoned. Again, it's got piercing. If it attacks, your opponent can activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. So it's got that, gear effect. Micro Ray, old school. Why not? The defense of one face-up monster on the field becomes 0 until the end of the turn.
Which is supposed to combo off with Ancient
Another
Gear.
gear. You've got your
Gadget.
Your green gadget. What is it?
Surprised this thing isn't in order.
Yeah, your yellow gadget. Your red gadget. Okay. Limiter removal.
Staple.
This is pretty nice. Like, think about it, guys. These were $7, and it came with staples like Pot of Avarice, Heavy Storm. Okay, here's another one of your gear monsters. Gajron Dragon. I don't know. It's got a funny name. You tribute summon this card by tributing one of the following monsters and gains the appropriate effects. Green gadget. This card gains 300 attack. Red gadget. This card successfully attacks your opponent directly. You inflict 500 damage to your opponent. That's kind of cool. It's kind of got that Rose Warrior Revenge effect. Yellow gadget, if this card destroys your opponent's monster by battle, inflict 700 points of damage to your opponent. I'm thinking right now, just as I'm going through some of these effects, especially him, I'm thinking of equip cards for some reason. I'm thinking of like Nitro Unit, Cursed Bill. For those of you out there that don't know, Nitro Unit, equip it to your opponent's monster, you attack it, and then once that's sent to the graveyard, you inflict
more damage.
You inflict however much attack that monster had to your opponent. And then Curse Bill is the same thing, but for defense. So
Come on,
kind of cool.
we got a minute.
MST.
Steve,
What's up?
1 minute. 1 minute.
Oh, okay. So if the video kind of glitches, it's because we had to start a new video.
Sure.
We'll pick it up. Another platform, Castle.
Oh, that's a good card.
Castle. Go ahead. Each face-up Ancient Gear monster gains 300 attack. Each time the monster is normal summoned or set, put a counter on this card. If you tribute summon an Ancient Gear monster, you can substitute this card for the tributes. If the number of counters is equal or greater than the number of required tributes.
So 1 counter equals like 1 tribute.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So get your 1 sacks and your double sacks in there.
Easier.
Covering fire. Oh, this is pro. I love this guy. Talk about old school.
Yeah.
Always have loved this guy. Why not? I'll troll.
Oh, they're all high levels.
Stock
Sakura too.
Ancient Gear regular soldier.
Pretty standard.
He's just your standard 4 beater, but he's got that gear effect. Ultimate offering.
You need offering.
Gear going. There's a little fun deck that Omar's doing. It's going to be his birthday special deck, so look out for that.
He may be in
You
it.
just may see that guy. Okay, Ancient Gear Drill. See, activate by discarding cards from your hand. While face-up Ancient Gear Monster is on your side of the field. Select one spell card from the deck and set it to your side of the field. You cannot use that spell card this turn. So,
Gear Town, really?
yeah, Gear Town. So, that's pretty sweet. Select one Ancient Gear. This is Ancient Gear Factory. Select one Ancient Gear Monster from your hand. Show that monster to your opponent. Remove from play Ancient Gear cards in your graveyard whose total levels are equal to double the selected cards. You don't have to tribute when you normal summon the selected card this turn. That's kind of neato.
Yeah, it makes you play your Ancient Gear monster faster. What up,
Boot
Vince?
up Soldier for your gadgets. Roll out. You guys familiar with units, you know what that is. Econ. Engineer. I remember like when these guys had come out, I remember like really liking this guy with Giant Rat. So
Because he's a level 5.
because he's a level 5, but however he's got 1500 attack, so
But his effects was wicked, worth it.
your Giant Rat can fish that out. And for those of you out there who don't know, I am really a big fan of creature swap and Giant Rat, so stuff like that. Let's see, this card's effect, negate the effect of a trap card that targets this card and destroy that trap card. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. When this card attacks, destroy one spell or trap card your opponent's side of the field at the end of the damage step.
Pretty much is like a breaker. That's a breaker.
Actually pretty cool. It may just be my favorite
Right now.
Ancient Gear right now. Weapon change. During each of your standby phases, you can pay 700 life points to activate this card's effect. Switch the attack and defense of a warrior type or machine type monster on your side of the field until the end of your opponent's next turn. This card is destroyed, the effect is negated. So I probably won't ever use that. Misaki, Ancient Gear Cannon. By tributing this card, you inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and then neither player can activate trap cards during the battle phase of this turn. Okay, so that's whatever. Next is the spell card, Ancient Gear Tank. Equip only to an Ancient Gear monster against 600 attack. When the card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, it inflicts 600 damage to your opponent.
So pretty much like one of those like...
And then, last but not least, Mechanical Chaser. This, I remember when it very first came out. Way back in the day. That used to be very expensive. The original version. So
yeah, I guess
that's pretty much it. What we're going to do is we're going to unbox all these.
But we're not pretty sure going to show you what it is since you
I'm
actually
going to unbox
saw
all
it.
these and then just order everything out and then kind of just come
Show
up
you
with
a deck.
something right now. And
And before we do that, and before we log out, I want to show you guys the Gear Towns. Now, why is Gear Town needed in this deck? For the simple fact reason, because when this card is destroyed, you can special summon an Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. But you're wondering, but most of the Ancient Gears can't be special summoned. Yes, the main one is the boss monster.
your Gear Dragon.
Yeah, my Gear Dragon, the one I use a lot in Malefics, gets special summoned from the deck, hand, or graveyard. This is broke. But that's not all what's so good about this. This actually decreases the tributes of your monster. For example, if you have a 5 or 6 monster, those don't need tributes anymore, thanks to this. If you got a level 7 or higher that needs double tributes, all you need is a single tribute. So it makes all your big monsters easier to play. And not only that, this can stop heavy storms in its tracks for the fear of this guy coming out. So it's pretty much like the original Machina.
Let's not forget about this guy because, like I said, this guy is going to be smashing faces and speeding up every machine deck that he's in. So look out for this guy.
Pretty much. So that's what it is. So you guys are going to expect this deck to be... I honestly think all machines, especially this deck, Ancient Gears, that has that good ability that you cannot activate no spells or traps have, that not many monsters have.
And Vince, you're a bastard. Any last words? Shut up, I don't care.
No, yeah, you do. No
But
last word?
I bean dipped him like 6 times today,
And I too owed you.
and he trolled mad hard,
Yeah. Okay.
especially last
Hey.
night. Yeah.
Hey, shut up, Hugo from Lost. Okay.
All right, guys.